Storm Carolyn to unleash snow bomb on UK. Britain to be hit by foot of snow on Friday. Britain is braced for widespread winter chaos with a brutal Arctic blast threatening to dump up to a foot of snow before the end of the week. Temperatures will nosedive across the country from Friday, triggering a raft of weather and health warnings through the weekend. However, the immediate threat is from a powerful Atlantic storm poised to smash Scotland and northern England on Thursday morning. The Met Office said winds will be strong enough to disrupt transport services, knock out power supplies and whip up colossal waves. A severe weather warning has been issued between 8 a.m. and just before midnight on Thursday when Storm Carolyn, which follows Aileen and Brian earlier in the year, is expected to strike. Met Office Chief Forecaster Steve Ramsdale said, Storm Carolyn is expected to bring a spell of very windy weather to northern Scotland on Thursday. Gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour are expected quite widely, with gusts to 80 miles per hour possible near north-facing mainland coasts and across the Isles. Road, rail, air and ferry services may be affected, with longer journey times and cancellations possible. Some short-term loss of power and other services is possible. It is likely that some coastal routes, seafronts and coastal communities will be affected by spray or large waves. Carolyn will coincide with wintry showers forecast across northern Britain, sparking warnings a frenzied snow bomb will dump up to a foot of the white stuff across the region. The term describes a lethal mix of blizzards, gales and sub-zero temperatures giving rise to an intense and stormy explosion of heavy snow. James Madden, forecaster for Exacta Weather, said Britain will turn colder through the weekend and into next week. He said, Britain must brace itself for a potentially large snow bomb towards the end of the week. Accumulations are possible anywhere in the country with several centimeters possible even to lower levels over the coming days. If we couple this with the colder weather that we are expecting, we could expect some satellite images to reveal the British Isles being covered from almost head to toe in snow. This weather event is likely to cause havoc among sports fixtures and those hoping to get some last-minute Christmas shopping done. Britain is wrapping up for winter to roar back at the end of the week, sending temperatures nosediving to -7°C, 19.4 F, in parts. Nowhere will escape the icy blast, with thermometers across the far south unlikely to rise above low single figures on Friday. Met Office warnings for snow and ice have been issued across Scotland, the west coast and parts of England and the West Country. Government forecasters say up to 8 inches of snow could blanket high ground, although some forecasters warn it could be closer to a foot. Wintry showers, while expected to be heaviest across northern Britain, could strike anywhere before the end of the weekend. Brutally cold weather threatens to set in through the rest of the month, with further snow rain the possibility of a white Christmas. The Met Office with Public Health England, PHE, today issued the second cold weather health warning of the season. The alert and readiness caution states, cold Arctic air is expected to spread south across all parts of England through Thursday. A brisk northerly wind will give a significant wind chill. This period of cold weather is likely to continue beyond the current alert period. Further updates will be provided during the week. Met Office spokesman Nicola Maxey said, Storm Carolyn is expected to bring a spell of very windy weather to northern Scotland on Thursday. By Friday the whole country will be in an Arctic maritime air mass, and wind chill will be a big factor, making it feel like it's not getting above freezing anywhere. Widespread showers will fall as snow over high ground, with accumulations more likely further north, but anywhere could see a mix of sleet or hail. There is a possibility of strong gales on Thursday and into Friday, which are more likely along the east coast. Together with high tides, this could cause some overtopping. Carolyn will leave the British Isles on Thursday night before the floodgates open to an icy blast from the Arctic, she added. She said, snow showers are expected to become increasingly frequent over northern Scotland late on Thursday and are expected across many other parts of Scotland, Wales and western England on Friday. 10 to 20 centimeters, 8 inches, is possible over high ground, mainly in Scotland and Wales. Icy surfaces are also likely to be an additional hazard, especially overnight. Strong northwest winds may cause drifting of the snow in places, with blizzard conditions possible at times across northern Scotland. Experts have warned extreme cold could have a serious impact on the elderly and those with medical conditions. Caroline Abrahams, charity director for Age UK said, "Cold raises blood pressure, which increases the risk of a heart attack or stroke. Exposure to the cold can have a really serious impact on older people who find it harder to adjust to big changes in temperature. We'd urge everyone to keep a friendly eye on older relatives, friends and neighbors." Malcolm Booth, chief executive of the National Federation of Occupational Pensioners, NFOP, added, "With winter upon us, the risks that cold weather brings for our older citizens should not be underestimated. We would urge people to check on family and neighbors during the cold weather either physically or by phone. It is also important to listen to the advice and keep warm and eat and avoid going out in the worst of the conditions." John Hammond, forecaster for digital weather service Weather Trending, said up to a foot of snow could fall over the Northern Highlands. He said a huge swath of freezing air set to engulf Britain and Western Europe threatens to keep the nation on ice into next week. He said, "We're now keeping a close eye on the potential for further disruptive snowfall ahead of Christmas. Such cold spells are by no means unusual in December, but are a stark contrast to this time last year, when warm weather brought spring daffodils into bloom." With a block of frigid air set to squat on Western Europe, by early next week some places will struggle to get above freezing by day. Severe frosts are possible overnight and the cold is set to take root and hold for a week or more.